Hello everyone, welcome to biology. My dear student, I hope that all of you are well and healthy and giving some time to your studies too. So my dear student, we are learning biology in human welfare, and last class we came to know that how biology influences our life, how biology is important for human life, isn't it? So my dear student, today we will start a new chapter, chapter 8, Human Health and Disease. So, my dear student, chapter 8, Human Health and Disease. So, in this chapter, we will learn the following topic. First, we will learn about common disease in humans. Then, we will learn about immunity. Then, number third, we will learn about AIDS. Then number fourth, we will learn about cancer, and number fifth, we will learn about drugs and alcohol abuse. So my dear student, chapter 8 covers these all topics. So my dear student, this chapter is very much important for us to learn and to understand this chapter, as this chapter talks about human health and disease. So my dear student, the chapter Human Health and Disease. So my dear student, health and disease. So now, as due to coronavirus, the environment is quite disturbed, isn't it? And due to this virus, effect, now you will see that it is declared as pandemic. So pandemic means when the death rate is too high for any in human population, when death rate is too high for any microorganism infection. For example, this virus is infection. The death rate is high, because of which it is declared as pandemic. And due to that coronavirus pandemic, as the situation is declared as pandemic, and now what happened, for many months we are going through different difficulties, isn't it? Now you'll find that due to this coronavirus, social distance or personal distance, person to person, some distance has to be maintained. Then you have to wear masks. So different, you'll find that some precautions are being taught to you, so that this infection does not caught you. Now my dear student, because of this, a single a very small organism, we can say virus, whole world is in tension, isn't it? And such a small organism is causing so much disturbance in among the human population. And because of that small organism, a complex body system, that is human body, is been destroyed, isn't it? So nowadays we more and often hear about health, isn't it? So I hope that all of you are hearing this word many times in a day, isn't it? Health, health, health. So you say that how is your health, and this and that, isn't it? And you, along with that, you have heard about the disease also, the term disease, isn't it? So my dear student, this chapter is completely speaking about human health and disease. So my dear student, this chapter is very important for you to know that what is human health and disease. So my dear student, in earlier days, whenever health, somebody asks how is your health, then what comes in our mind? That means health means, so in earlier days also people thought that health means what? State of mind and body. That means what is the state of a person mind and what is the state of that person body. So mind and body together is known as health, isn't it? Then my dear student, so the balance of the state of mind and body is considered as health in earlier days. And during earlier days, okay, in ancient time, okay, Greeks, for example, like Hippocrates, and in Indian Ayurveda also, that time they thought that the person with black bile, okay, so bile, you know what is bile? Bile secretion by liver, okay, so bile secretion by gallbladder, where gallbladder, this bile secretion, okay, in digestion you have learned. So during earlier days it was taught that if a person have black bile, then that person is of hot personality and he more and often faces fever, okay. But my dear student, after the discovery of blood circulation by William Harvey, okay, so William Harvey, a biologist who discovered this blood circulation, okay, after that this was disproved, okay, so this theory was disproved that the person with black bile has hot personality and always faces fever, okay. So William Harvey, through his experimentation and demonstration, he disproved that, and he proved that the person having black bile also have normal body temperature with the help of thermometer, okay, and this was disproved. And later years in biology it was proved that our mind influences us, okay, our mind or human mind influences through neural system, okay, endocrine system. Then our immunity system is actually maintaining our health. So not only mind but neural system, then endocrine system, our immunity system, all together is ultimately maintaining our health, okay. So my dear student, if you say that state of mind and body uh, is known as health, that means a person is having a balanced mind, balanced body, he may have a good health, isn't it? But in a body, mind influences, but neural system, endocrine system should be very good, okay. Then immunity system should be very strong, then only we will have a good health, okay. So my dear student, now let us see what is the proper definition of health. So, my dear student, according to WHO, World Health Organization. So, my dear student, World Health Organization. So, World Health Organization is a organization who is looking after all the health activities all over the world, okay. And nowadays in social medias or in Google's also, whenever you go through, you will find that World Health Organization data have been presented for this COVID-19, isn't it? Then what are the precaution, what are the guidelines you should follow? So these have been guidelines have been provided by which organization? World Health Organization, isn't it? So my dear student, according to World Health Organization, health is defined as state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. So my dear student, according to World Health Organization, what is health? Health is state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. That means a person physically he is fit, mentally he is fit and socially also he is fit. That means his relationship with the other people, his presence in the society is also good, then only we will consider it as a healthy person or a person having good health. Okay, so today we came to know about the definition of health. So health is defined as a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. Then my dear student, our health can be affected by, so there are some factors which may affect our health. Okay, so number one factor is genetic disorder. So genetic disorder is one of the factor because of which our health may be affected. So genetic disorder means what? Deficiencies with which a child is born. So genetic disorder means what? A child born, a new one, okay, a newborn baby with deficiency, and deficiencies or defects which the child inherits from parents from birth. So genetic disorder means what, my dear student? A child born with deficiency and he gets this deficiency or defects from whom? From the parents. So by birth he is getting some defects or deficiency, then we will consider it as a genetic disorder. Now see, this genetic disorder can affect our health, isn't it? Then number 2 is infection. So infection is another factor which may affect our health. So infection means what? It may caused by pathogen. So pathogen means harmful microorganism who can cause infection in our body, because of which our health may be affected, isn't it? So there are some inorganic substance also, okay, some pollutions and this and that, this also may cause pollution, okay, in air, okay, water or soil. This can also affect our health. So these are falls under infection. Okay, and infection is mostly caused by pathogen. Pathogen means the harmful microorganism you can consider. Okay, then my dear student, number third factor that can affect our health is lifestyle. So lifestyle means what do you understand by lifestyle? Means what are the what kind of food you are taking, okay, then what kind of your whole day, how you are spending, you can consider it as a lifestyle. So lifestyle including food and water we take. So in our lifestyle, if somebody says lifestyle, so there includes food and water. So food and water, how you take and in what way, whether it is clean or not, okay, so this is also very important. Then rest, are you taking rest or because our body and mind both require some rest, isn't it? So rest and exercise is also very important for a good health, isn't it? And it falls under our lifestyle. We give to our bodies habits that we have or lack, etc. So my dear student, lifestyle including food and water we take, rest and exercise we give to our bodies, habits that we have or lack, etc. So these three are the main factors that may affect our health. Okay, then my dear student, now let us learn about basic requirement for achieving good health. So if you want to achieve a good health, okay, so health means what? State of complete physical, mental and social well-being. Now here are some points we will learn how we can achieve a good health. Okay, so number 1, hygienic balanced diet. So hygienic balanced diet means the food how you take, okay, so your food must be balanced diet. So balanced diet means what? Carbohydrate, protein, fats, minerals, vitamins, all should be in balance in your food. That means in your meal plate, okay, so whenever you take your food, there must be carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, okay, minerals, all should be present in a balance, and the food should be very neat and clean. Okay, hygiene means very neat and clean. So if you take care of your diet means food, then also you can achieve a good health. Then what you have to do to achieve a good health? Clean drinking water. So your water should be proper clean water. Okay, so your drinking water should be very clean. So if there some microorganism or some germs are present, then what happen, they may create some disturbance in your health, isn't it? So clean drinking water is the second requirement that you should have to achieve a good health. Then number third is personal and community hygiene. So personally you should be very clean and tidy. Okay, so we, from our childhood onwards, we are learning that cleanliness is next to godliness, isn't it? So personally we should be very neat and clean. And community hygiene, so in a community you live, that is you, also your responsibility that your community should also be very neat and clean. Or with whom you okay, with whom you communicate, that person too should be very neat and clean. So this much thing if you take care, then you will have a great health. Okay, then our community wise also we will have a good health. Then number 4 is regular physical exercise. So exercise also plays a very significant role in achieving a good health. So regular physical exercise. So my dear student, here you will find that nationally also some activities have been done so that people may have good health. For example, yoga. So yoga also plays a very important role in maintaining a good health. Okay, so regular physical exercise, so some physical activity should be done. Okay, so not only by doing some exercise, but if you are working hard, okay, some people are working in field for whole days, and these are some kind of exercise. At home also you can do some work. Okay, so these are exercise, that means your body should have some activity to do. So that regular physical exercise is also very important to achieve a good health. Then number 5 is proper disposal of wastage. So proper disposal, so my dear student, you will find that Swachh Bharat, isn't it? Swachh Bharat Abhiyan for almost 5 years. Okay, this thing have been practiced, and now uh, nationally this mission is been carried, isn't it? So because of which you will find that in your towns and in areas you will find that a dustbin have been maintained so that people throw their wastage in that dustbin. Okay, so proper disposal of waste should be there. At your home also you will find that certain dustbin have been maintained where the wastage have been thrown. So here and there we should not throw any wastage, isn't it? So to have a proper health, what happen, this dirty things, you know, these things are dirty, and if you throw here and there, what happen, they will create some disturbance in your environment. So our environment should be neat and clean so that we may have a good health, isn't it? Then number 6 is very important, my dear student, awareness about disease and their effects on the body. So if you want to have a good health, you should be aware of the disease, isn't it? And because of which you will find that various missions have been carried worldwide or national wise, so that people come to know about the disease. Now you will find that about COVID-19, okay, about coronavirus, different awareness have been program have been carried worldwide so that people may come to know about the disease. Okay, and about the symptoms also you'll find that very many awareness programs have been taken place, and still it is going on in practice, and you'll find that people are saying about the symptoms of the disease, what are the precaution we should take. then if somebody is facing this disease, what they should do. So different awareness about the disease and how this coronavirus is affecting the body, and then which part they are selecting, and this and that about coronavirus. You'll find that now at the right time you'll find that so many awareness program have been going on, isn't it? So likewise, my dear student, for each and every disease what happen, some awareness should be there, so that people come to know about the disease and they may take the precaution, so that their body does not get affected by that disease, and likewise what happen, we may achieve a good health. So my dear student, these are the six basic requirement for achieving a good health. So I hope that today's class you have understood what is health and how we can achieve a good health. So next class we will proceed further